So our crystal of the week is Quantum Quattro. Now, I have to honestly tell you, until I pulled this card, I had no clue what this stone was. I really didn't understand, much about it. So the Quantum Quattro is comprised of 4 actual minerals, so 4 other stones, 4 other crystals. It is Chrysocolla, forest green diaptase, and it's in a matrix of Smoky quartz, and it's a royal blue shactuctite, and so all of which are found near and around, well, except for necessarily the Smoky quartz aspect, around the copper mineral deposits, which is what gives it that color. And it is a fantastic stone for lining up your energy, right? It works all the chakras. It's one of those stones, it works with all the zodiac. It's a stone that it helps you heal those past traumas. It works with the things that, the shadows that come up that we don't want to work with. In other words, those things that we kind of don't want to deal with, that we put away in a corner, or we put it in a shoebox and stack it in the closet, shut the door real fast, and hope no one sees it. So I'm going to share something about all of that. Eventually, those shoe boxes have to be dealt with, right? Because what's going to happen is you're going to open that door up to put another shoebox in, and they're all going to collapse on top of you. So if you're finding that you're getting in that overwhelming energy where it's like, oh, I just haven't been handling things I should be handling, Quantum Quattro would be a great stone to work with, because it heals that past energy while it's working on your current emotional energy field. And it's, we all have those. You're talking about love and self-love and this wonderful energy. Well, this is self-love, handling your energy,
shadow work.
And your shadow work, and maybe it's trauma related. And remember, trauma doesn't mean that you have to have a physical trauma. It can be an emotional trauma, as well. This is a really good time because you're supported by all this energy that kind of is like saying, hey, I'm here. Let's work it, because we can make it flow.
Yeah.
And it's a really good time. So one of the interesting aspects, and I've never seen this necessarily about a crystal before, is that it says to use it with the sun's rays, and it actually has specific time. And I thought that this was kind of interesting. So you want to work, if you're working with the Quantum Quattro stone, to work with it between the hours of 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. That brings the greatest amount of healing. I thought that was useful information. Now, if you use it between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m., that actually brings the greatest amount of emotional healing. And especially if you're working it alongside of the full moon and new moon energies, because of course that allows both the balance of the sun and the moon. So you have masculine energy and feminine energy working together. And it looks beautiful. Want to toss the picture up again, please, Gail?
Sure thing.
It is such a pretty stone.